Hi Libra, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for April 2016. This month I laid out the 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread for you using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings. To get a reading with details pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This video is for Libra Sun, Libra Ascendant, and Libra Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign to gain more insight and information, because some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. If you would like to get a continuation of this reading where I look into the crystal for you and get messages from my spirit guides, Libra, you can click on the link below in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for April 2016 crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for download and purchase. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, clicking on the Videos tab on my menu and going to page 5, and there you will see all the signs, all the links listed for each sign for April 2016 crystal reading. You just click on your sign and it will take you to the Vimeo on demand page to get that video. So thank you so much for that. If you have any issues that you experience that you need troubleshooting in any of the videos of mine that you purchase from Vimeo, please be sure to contact Vimeo directly at support@vimeo.com. They will troubleshoot any issues you are experiencing. I do not have access to your personal accounts or purchase information, so I am unable to troubleshoot anything. So please write them an email and they will look into it and assist you. So thank you so much for that. I do truly appreciate it. So now on to your reading, Libra. The first card you have that shows up here today is the 8 of Cups. And the 8 of Cups is a card to me that symbolizes turning away from what's not working for you anymore, emotionally speaking. It's like, you can't deal with whatever's happening, these emotions, you need to turn away from what's going on. Even if you don't know what's coming up and the horizon is unknown, it's still better to take that path. I hear always on the go, always on the move, something's changing. I feel like you either get a big cash settlement for something, or you get some kind of buyout or payment or deal. Now, you're not the first sign that got that. I'm not sure which one got it. Another sign got it very similarly. There's been a lot of deals, contracts going on, things buying and being sold in a lot of the signs, but you're getting it like bam. It seems pretty solid. I feel that you're going to get an invitation to see something of interest to you. And whatever this is that's of interest, I feel like you're amazed by it or in awe of it, or you have a huge interest in it. It could be art, it could be to see an architectural building, it could be to see some kind of play or production. It could be so many things. Whatever you're really tuned into, have a real keen interest in, I feel like you get an invitation to attend something that involves that. And you're going to be really happy about it, like captivated. I see you being mesmerized and captivated and happy to have this invitation. So this is a positive thing here. I hear that judgment is going to come down the pike for you. That's going to tell you you're off the hook. So if anyone is in any kind of court case or dispute or has been accused of anything, whether it's court related or not court related, I feel that judgment's going to come down the pike that you're off the hook. You got to think about how it applies to your life, because not everybody's in jail or not everybody's dealing with a court case. So this would be in some other way in your life. But for the people that are dealing with legal issues, it's like dodging a big bullet. I feel like whoever, it doesn't matter what the circumstances for you, it's bullet dodging for sure in that scenario. I feel someone in your life is getting brought to their knees. They're saying, like, it's not nice. I don't want to say the word. But they're saying like castrated, which is, I don't wish that on anyone. But I'm saying like, bam, you know somebody that's going to have some like thing that's going on with them. And that's going to bring them to a point like, when there's life-changing events in your life, like turning points and something happens that's like life-altering, that's what I feel like. There's somebody connected to you that or that you're close to that has something that like takes them down a notch, that they are going to have to confront something. This could be health reasons, it could be financial losses, or it could be just maybe they lose a job. I mean, I don't know it's going to be different circumstances for all of you as to what happens to this person. But in April, there's somebody that gets like the wind knocked out of them about circumstances in their life. And I feel like you're like witness to it. I don't feel it's happening to you, but I feel like it does affect you because you care about the person. So that's one thing. If you're a Libra that was engaged to someone or in a really serious relationship headed that way, and you broke up and then you get back together again and maybe break up again and get back together again. I don't know how many times you guys broke up and got back together, but it comes up as more than once or twice. It was more than that. That if you get back together with them and marry that person, you are going to regret it, because it's just going to be a perpetual thing that's going to happen again. So I feel, and if it's not you, that could apply to somebody close to you, like a son, a daughter, a sister, a brother, that you're witnessing that happen to. But I also feel it could be you. So be careful. Like if you've been together and broken up with somebody back and forth, I wouldn't hang my hat on that relationship. I feel like you'll be gravely disappointed in the future. So this is all coming through your 8 of Cups. So now onto your next card, Libra, for April. You have the 5 of Rods. And the 5 of Rods is a card to me that symbolizes an internal struggle. It can also symbolize being in a struggle with coworkers, family members, friends, any kind of relationship issues going on, but it's usually multiple people. But first and foremost, to me, it's internal struggle. I hear that you're going to realize something was untrue that was told to you all along. So I hate to break that to you and make you like, wow, I know that's a big statement and it's probably going to rattle some of you and you'll be like, that's negative to say, don't say things like that. What can I tell you? It's a heads up. My guides are telling you for a reason. It's not going to apply to all of you. Again, if these messages do not make sense to you, then you need to watch your rising sign or your moon sign, because your messages for the month of April may be coming to you in those videos. So don't get worked up. This isn't going to apply to all of you, but it's forewarning those of you that will have this experience. I do feel you're going to have some realization or awakening that somebody told you some lie or deceived you about something, and I feel like it went on for a long time. For some of you, it might have been all the way back to when you were little growing up. For some of you, it may have not been that long at all, but I mean, there's length of time here. It's not going to be the same length of time for all of you, but this is just something, and you know, I've said it in the other videos, and I'm going to say it to you too. I'm recording this video the day before the lunar eclipse in March. And it's going to bring a lot of changes. And I've got to tell you, I've read most of the signs, not all of them, But so many of them, and you're getting it too, is having these things where be prepared, shakeups are happening, things are coming out, things are being revealed, and you're getting it too. You're not the only sign that got it. Yours seems different in the sense that I feel what gets revealed to you has gone on in a really long time, and it's kind of like blows you away. The other signs, I didn't feel that sense of like a lengthy, long period of time that whatever comes out. But it could be even for them, but it really comes up that way for you. I do feel that you knew something about it before it comes out, because I feel that when you find whatever this is that comes out and gets revealed to you, you think back like you had some warning, not mine, something happened, like something popped up and revealed itself to you that either made you suspect or made you question, or maybe you just now are realizing that whatever this other thing was that you saw now explains it with what's coming out. You have to listen to that again, because I don't think I can explain it again. I do feel that you get some kind of gratification or reward coming to you from this. I do. Now, I feel it in two ways. One, I feel like it's a relief to know the truth, whatever it is. Two, I feel like it gives, because you get closure with that feeling, or it gives you relief, but I also get somehow, it gives you a sense of power knowing this. Whatever this is, you get some power from it. And I feel also the benefit is, karmically speaking, because whatever you're going to find out, deal with, go through, whatever this is, you get some reward from the universe for what you had to go through. So there'll be a blessing that follows it. Just remember that whenever there's negative things that happen, it may not happen right away, but there's always some big benefit after some kind of karmic hardship or shake up or big change. So just know that's a positive thing that's coming. So the next card that comes up here in your reading today for April, Libra, is you have the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is a card that symbolizes your highest spirit guide coming in to give you messages. It's also a card that can indicate secrets, things that are kept hidden, getting revealed in some cases. And did you hear what I said already? And look, this is what this card means. You have kind of strong cards in some way, in a way here. I feel some of you are going to feel like whatever gets revealed to you or comes out, if you don't like it, I feel there's a good chance you may leave whatever the circumstances that you're in. A marriage, a job, a living situation, whatever. Not all of you, but I do pick up that some of you are going to be like, I'm out of here. I'm done. I'm furious. But it ends up making you feel empowered and stronger. And you may not see that at the time any of this happens initially. I feel that some of you Libras are going to completely reinvent your life. And I feel some of you are going to strip it of everything. Patterns of beliefs, things you've done, patterns of behavior, food you've eaten, what time you get up in the morning, when you go to sleep at night, what you eat. I feel a lot of you going you know what? I'm changing the whole ball of wax. Everything. Not all of you are going to have that reaction, but I really see some of you focused a lot on what you drink, what you eat. That's coming up strongly. You may even do cleanses or start almost I don't want to say not eating solid food, but I see a lot of fruit and things that look liquid to me around you. That's healthy for you, not negative, nothing bad. But I feel that it's a very weird mixture. In one way, I feel like your life gets very elevated. and more, I don't know if I want to say worldly, sophisticated, higher level, whatever word you want to use. But on the other end, I feel like you go down to like really basic stuff. Like you strip away things, you get rid of things, you don't have a lot of stuff around, you get rid of a lot of stuff. I'm seeing you be like, you know what? I got too many clothes, there's too many different things, and like even scaling it down, like having so many things for winter and so many things for summer and not tons of clothes, and that's it. I see you doing a lot of things like that, like drastic kind of overhaul changes in some way. That's how it looks to me for some of you. I even am picking up changing your diet, changing your exercise program. I'm also hearing making new friends. I've got to say it again. I think some of you are going to say, you know what? Why are you so drastic on this particular reading? I felt like a lot of them were drastic in this month of April, honestly, whether for good or for ill. That's the way it's felt. But for you, I really feel like you want to have like this fresh start, new surroundings, new clothes, new way of eating, new friends. Like, I don't know. I see this for some of you. I really do feel like you're having some, I don't know if I want to call it an epiphany, but your life seems like taking this, turn, but for the better, not negative. So the next card I have here, I don't like this card for you. Please don't shoot the messenger. You're not the only sign that got a card that was dicey this month. You have 9 of Swords, Libra. I don't like this card, but we have to listen to why it showed up. The 9 of Swords is a card that symbolizes like grieving the loss of a breakup, a broken relationship, grieving the loss of somebody. Even if somebody passed away, you could be grieving the loss of that. Or you could not feel well. Maybe you don't feel good. Maybe you feel sick or you have the flu. Or you're upset over somebody else in your life that you care about that does not feel well. It can also be that. Wow, I do feel like some surprising events come out. You do have a drastic reading in a way. I don't like to say that because I don't want you to get all, wigged out. I just feel that there's so many different scenarios that can play out here. You're probably going to be like, they're all too, pick one. But I can't, because not all of you are going to be doing the same things. Because I see lids getting blown off stuff, meaning things that have been, clandestine, secretive, or in the dark come out in the open and get blown off. I also see, for some people accusing other people of something and falsely accusing in some situations, not always legitimate, like people kind of pulling the rug out on each other, like ratting each other out, like blaming the other person. Like, I see that stuff going on too. I feel that in April, you know what, I hope, my prayer and wish for you is that you have the happiest, most positive April possible. But for some of you, I am hearing I feel that you're going to feel in April that you're on this emotional seesaw. So not everything's negative. There is positive aspects to it, but I do feel like an emotional seesaw for a lot of Libras in the month of April. I mean, it's coming up here in the cards. I'm not making it up. This is a struggle. I cannot make that up. It is what it is. This is sadness and grief. It's not my guides just talking. It's the cards that showed up. And you also have this, which is a secret. Secrets coming out and being revealed. Things being kept hidden and secret with the High Priestess. And then you also you started off the reading with turning away from what's not working for you emotionally. So clearly there were things you didn't like here. It's not like they're horrible cards, but when you add it all up together and listen to what they're saying, it is like some events. April feels like a month of events for you. I'm hoping it passes you all by and this doesn't happen for any of you, believe me. If you have something that's the central nervous system of something like a boiler, a motherboard computer of a whole big establishment business. It's the core of something. The core of something is going to fail, short out, fizzle out. But to me, it feels more like not human, inhuman objects. You know, like computers, boilers, hot water heaters, generators, engines. It's like, to me, it feels like something like that. Some of you, I feel, are going to experience some things like that going south and fizzling out or burning out in April. See, I do feel people around you turning the dime on each other, as the saying goes, I believe. And like, it's like betraying each other. Like, oh, well, he was the one that did that. He did it. And then him being like, it was her fault. She did it. Like, that's the energy that comes up all around this situation. I feel that some of you may have to cough up some money. It could be paying somebody back some money that was a loan, or paying some money back to somebody who feels like you took too much money out of something that you shouldn't have, so you owe them, you know, like something like that. It can be that. It could be having to pay the government income tax. It could even be that. I just see some of you Libras are going to have to owe somebody money and pay somebody some money for something in April. But taxes came up last. This felt more to me like an individual asking for it or saying you owe it to them, more than it felt like the government. But that did come up here also with the Nine of Swords. I do feel for some of you, you may have a breakup with someone. Breakup of a marriage, breakup of a relationship, because I feel some other people are affected by this. But I'm going to tell you what, I picked that up, I know, for Libra since I started doing the videos in 2014, in June. I know there was a spell at some point where it came up quite a bit. This was a while ago, I believe, back in toward the beginning, where I kept picking up a few readings. I think I was getting Libra was going to break up with somebody, leave a relationship, leave a marriage. So I feel like many of you already did that. But for those of you that the time frame was different, I feel some of you are dealing with it now. And again, I feel like these eclipses, you know, I'm not an astrologer, but I do follow it and listen to it. I'm interested in it. And for what I understand, that the lunar eclipse tomorrow on the 23rd of March is about eclipsing things out of your life and having endings and closure. So it makes total sense to me that I'm picking up what I'm getting about that, about marriages or relationships possibly breaking up and ending in April, makes sense to me with the combination of this card and the eclipses, the eclipse on the 23rd. So the last card you have of the reading, Libra, you have the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is a water sign male. This to me would either be a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. I feel for many of you this is a Cancer person. And I get high and mighty ideals and opinions. And I'm picking up somebody that's kind of like, like a little lofty, like, you know, this is what I think, and this is my proclamation, and this is what I say. Like, it's not necessarily bad. It's just like they're on kind of like a high horse, as that saying goes. But that's what I'm getting for some of you Libras with this King of Cups. For most of you, I feel that he belongs somehow in your family unit, because that's what my guides are saying. Somehow, for most of you, he's connected to you through your family unit. I feel he offers compensations and rewards, and he's a great benefactor. So even though I think he might be a little hoity-toity or highfalutin or on his high horse, I do feel he is generous and forthcoming with his finances, financial support, being supportive. I feel like he's got family strength. He's concerned about family unity, keeping the peace, making things roll forward, having some name to stand behind. Like, you know what? I feel like he'd be a guy like, I'm protecting the family name, or I care about the lineage of our family. Like, that's the feeling I get from this guy. And I feel that he paves the way with a lot of things in the family with his ideals, his wisdom, his words, and his money. That's what I feel about this guy. I feel this is also somebody that acquires a lot of property. I feel that he either buys a lot of property, or he's inherited some and bought others. Like, I feel him liking to invest in property or properties. I feel like he has more than one property, and I feel like he's had a lot of properties throughout his lifetime, bought and sold quite a few. So that comes up with this King of Cups too. I feel for some of you, he's got a gift for you, a gift of cash, a dowry. There's an old-fashioned word for you. A legacy, which could be an inheritance. Like, these are the words that are coming up. So you've got money coming to you through this King of Cups. He may have trouble with his stomach, like a rumbling in his stomach, or a digestive tract, or problem with his colon, intestines, kidneys, stomach. Like, I'm getting that whole, anywhere in that digestive area. Pancreas, I don't know. I don't think that's digestive. I'm not sure. But like anything in that, region, I get all that. But it seems digestive to me. I feel like maybe he has ulcers. I feel like he has issues with his stomach. That's the feeling. Stomach and upper intestines. There you go. That's where I feel like he has issues with it. Doesn't mean he's sick and dying with it, but I feel he experiences either complications or annoyances from that area. For some of you, see, I still get him giving you money. No matter how I slice it, I still feel he gives you money. For some of you, he could also become your boss or your employer. So for those of you that are like, that doesn't make any sense, I don't have any dude like that in my family at all. I don't have any, guy giving money, acting like the family name matters and all that. Then I feel he's going to be an employer for you, or a boss. But again, money comes from him to you. I keep seeing that. So I really hope this reading helped you, Libra, and I certainly hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. I'd also like to remind you to please be sure to subscribe to my channel. That way, when I post my monthly Psychic Tarot readings and my mid-month Psychic Tarot updates, and also any other videos I may decide to put on YouTube, you will get notified. I'd also like you to follow me on Twitter, and please be sure to follow me on Facebook at The Lucky Mermaid LLC, because I do post things there daily you won't be able to see here on YouTube. I post predictions, I pull cards, sometimes I put up videos, I put up quotes from different spiritual teachers on there. So please be sure to go there, check it out, and please click like on my page. I would appreciate that very much. Thank you so much. If you would like to get a continuation of this reading, Libra, to see what's going to come up for you in the crystal, I'm going to have these videos available for download and purchase. If you click on the link below in the Show More section, it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for April 2016's crystal reading for each sign of the zodiac for download and purchase. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. clicking on the videos tab on my menu and going to page 5, and there you will see the April 2016 crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac links. You just click on the link for your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo that you can get there. So I want to thank you so much for that, and thank you so very much for all of your purchases from those Vimeo videos I've been recording, because it does help me and enable me to keep doing the free readings here on YouTube. So I do truly appreciate that, and I also appreciate all your kind comments and feedback about those videos on Vimeo. So thank you so very much for that. I wish you an absolutely wonderful month of April, Libra, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.